Hi there, I'm Xenia Blake,
Hi there, I'm Amelia Chowdhury.
Hi guys, I'm Katie Haggerty.
and we're going to be doing our radio play for you, Life After Lockdown. It's set in 2047, so quite a few years from now, and it's got three characters, Millie, the daughter, Amy, the mum, and Aunt Lila, the aunt. It's set in their house, and they are talking about lockdown and everything that happened in our year. So we hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
Millie is watching a documentary about 2020.
This is so fake. This couldn't have happened in 1 year.
Millie, darling, it's time for dinner.
Coming, Mum. Mum, you were alive in 2020, right?
Yes, I was. Why?
Well, we're learning about it at school, and
You want me to tell you about it?
yes, please. You do remember what happened, right?
I'm not that old. Anyway, I was your age when, during 2020, it started off when Kobe Bryant and his daughter passed away. I was confused. They had looked fine the day before. I was hoping it was a prank, but it turned out to be true. Turned out they died in a helicopter crash. After that, the whole of America was in shock.
That sounds awful, Mum. I was watching a few of his games. He was wicked up front.
Anyway, next were the horrible Australian wildfires.
There's a fire? Where? Chill on, Elle. There isn't a... Quick! I'll get the extinguisher and you two, get out of the house! Hurry!
Lila, dear.
Get out of the house, both of you! Quick now! Hurry!
Lila?
Hurry up, you two! Now, where's the fire? I've got the extinguisher in hand!
Good grief, Lila, there is not a fire.
Oh.
Anyways, we were talking about 2020 because Millie is doing a project about it at school, and we were chatting about the Australian wildfires, remember? Remember? Look, how about this? I'll give you extra cookies at dinner.
Fine.
Now I'll continue about.
Oh, I remember those days.
Okay, I'll just shut up and.
Yes, you should. Now, it was horrible. Fires were raging through Australia and destroying most of the forests and wildlife, burning it all to ash. At least 34 people died because of those fires.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
Yes, well, the whole environment was in danger, and nearly all the forests were up in flames.
Anyway, there was the entire US election in 2022.
Oh, I've heard about this one.
Child, keep your mouth shut if you have nothing nice to say.
Mom, Aunt Elle hit me.
You deserve that.
I still don't see how I deserve that. But seriously, I have heard about that. Wasn't there like an election between someone called Dolan Trump and some other guy?
It was Donald Trump, not Doland. But yes, you were right, though the other person was a man named Joe Biden.
Apparently, Trump was really close to winning, but literally everyone hated him. So I didn't exactly see how.
Yes, I didn't exactly get that either.
Everyone calls him an expired orange or an out-of-date what's it? Ah, it's so funny.
Okay. Well, in the end, Joe Biden won.
Most people were happy. Even countries that it didn't affect cared. Like here in England, we were celebrating like mad. We were so happy when Joe won.
Why did everyone hate Trump?
Well,
He was a rude old...
Lila, don't be so rude. Millie, Donald was a rude, racist, sexist old man that.
Amy, how dare you say that? In conclusion, Donald Trump was, how would I phrase this? Trump was strongly disliked throughout his country. And for a lot of reasons, but mainly because of the fact he didn't believe in women rights, called people who believed in BLM names, and also because of his horrible tan.
What's the right word? BLM.
It means Black Lives Matter. Back then, some people were racist and treated people poorly because of the color of their skin. You may not have heard it since racism isn't a thing nowadays.
Anyway, before you rudely interrupted me, Trump was also just mean. And when he said something, he'd say the opposite seconds later. Literally, his speeches made absolutely no sense. He went like, we have to build a wall and make America great again. And then, like 5 seconds later, he would go, we are gonna tear down that wall when they hadn't even made the wall in the first place. Honestly, I think he was cuckoo. Before that, we started hearing things about a virus going around.
When I first heard about it, I thought it was all. I was hoping it was all fake, I guess.
But unfortunately, it wasn't.
First it was China,
There
then.
was a virus in 2020. I thought most viruses happened in the 1800s or something like that.
God grief. You really should pay more attention in history.
The year had just started and it looked like a bad one. First Kobe and his daughter, then the virus, then the US election. Mind you, the US election was really funny, so that wasn't very bad. Everything else was. And it seemed unreal.
I was very clumsy back then. I look at memes about the virus and laugh at them and even hope that all schools will get shut. I wish I didn't. I now realize how bad that was and how karma can get you back.
Karma? Mom, use modern day language. Speak English for me.
Do you want to hear the story or not?
Anyway, in March, our school closed because one of the teachers tested positive for COVID-19 or coronavirus, as most people call it. It turned out our school wasn't going to open again until they found a vaccine.
And then what? What happened about the virus?
Well,
Near the end of 2020,
Boris
our Prime Minister back then,
decided we should go into lockdown.
and he made the right decision. COVID eventually died out and all was well.
That's great.
Oh, now, young lady, it's time for you to go to bed, as you have school tomorrow.
Fine.
Good night.
Good night, Millie.
Night, Aunt Elle. Night, Mom.
Okay, so that was the end of our radio play script about life after lockdown. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.